Right folks, welcome back. I'm just in a little village passing through Castleblayney, and we're going to show you a little story about Big Tom, and one of the most famous Irish country western singers ever in Ireland. And yeah, so I just passed through Castleblayney. I'm going to show you the big statue of Big Tom, and we're going to show you where he's buried as well. So there's a original picture of Big Tom there, of the mainliners, and we're going to show you his statue now, located here in the middle of the town in Castleblayney. So just going to turn around the camera now, and we're going to show you the statue that was erected for Big Tom, one of the famous peoples known today as Big Tom's Country, and one of the fantastic Irish country western singers ever yet to come to Ireland, and just from Ireland. So I'm just looking at the statue here, and he was a fine big man he was. So I'm just going to show you a statue. So I'm just going to turn this around. So you can see it here. There it is. There's Big Tom himself. They put his statue here at the end of the town, behind this big huge building here. I don't know what this building is for, but Big Tom was known as the mainliners, and he was one of the top country western singers. Big Tom, 1938 he was born, to the year 2018 when he passed away, Big Tom. And we're just going to get close to him now. I'll bring you closer to him there. So he looks upon Castleblayney to this day. Big huge man, fine big statue. So we're just passing through Castleblayney, and I wanted always to show you Big Tom's statue and do a small wee storyline on him. And one of the reasons why I like about country western is my mother and father were a part of the Irish country music back in its time. Here's a photograph of my mother and father in their own band now. But let's not talk about them, let's talk about this man here, why we're here today, Big Tom and the mainliners. The music that I played in the beginning of the song was from Big Tom himself. And yeah, so let's go and take a look at where he's laid to rest as well. Because there's a lot of people out there that know of Big Tom and know of his music, and never get the opportunity to see Big Tom's statue, or even where he is laid to rest today. So let's turn around the camera for the last time, and we'll just show you where he is. That's his statue. You can see it there. Fine big statue of Big Tom, and you can see it there, Big Tom McBride, 1938 to 2018. So there we are. And there's Big Tom himself. So that's the statue that they've erected in Castleblayney for Big Tom. So let's go and take you to his burial ground where he's laid to rest, and see what we can take on from here. So, right, we're in the little village called Orem, and in this little village, this is where Big Tom went to school. I believe he lives in this locality right here as well. And I'm standing outside a little hay barn. It's called Orem Tin Hall. In the 1930s, Big Tom used to actually start his career in his show bands in here, believe it or not, back in the 1930s. So we have Trevor's with us, and Trevor's going to read out an sign here. So Trevor, Big Tom, do you know much about Big Tom?
All I know, he was one of Ireland's best country and western music
Singers, yeah.
legends.
Yeah.
Based in Castleblayney.
Yeah.
He was involved with many bands back in the day.
Yeah.
He first started here in this building here, erected in front of us.
I see it here. It's called the Orem Tin Hall.
Orem Tin Hall.
And you can see there, do you want to? It says the Orem Tin Hall. You can see it there.
Yeah, he made
Culture and.
He made his singing debut here. His first song he sang was The First Fall of Snow, and as they say, the rest is history.
You can see it
And
there.
this was 1930. It was the dance hall here in Orem Village.
Yeah, and that's
20th century.
yeah, and that's the way it was back in his time years ago. when the show bands. This is where we're just going to stand back so you'll have a good look at it. We'll just stand back there, Trevor, so you doesn't get hit. So this is where the old show bands used to. This is where it all started off with Big Tom. We're just going to try and turn around the camera, and we're just going to show you there. So that's where it is. That's where it all started off with Big Tom. So we're going to show you his resting place now. Are you ready, Trevor? So we'll just take a walk down here, and we'll see you in a few minutes. We're just going to make our way down. And just before we do, Trevor, that is where Big Tom actually played as well. In his played Gaelic football for Oran. So we're going to walk in here. Can you get in that way, Trevor? So we're going to make our way in here, guys, and we'll keep the camera to ourselves. So we're on the travels, and we're just going to take a wee walk, gander down here to have a look. So we're just going to bring you. This is where Big Tom is laid to rest, and I know there's hundreds and thousands of people would never get the opportunity to see Big Tom's statue in Castleblayney, and would probably never get the opportunity to come out and give their respects to Big Tom's grave. But this is where he is. This is where he's laid to rest. We just have to find his grave now. So this is where he is. Thomas McBride. That was Big Tom. There it is, Trevor.
That's it,
Yeah, see how we got it straight away when I walked in. Straight away when we walked in. This is where Big Tom is laid to rest. So this is where Big Tom is laid to rest here, just right here. So here we go. This is the Big Tom's grave. So if anybody has never got the opportunity, we have done it here to show you Big Tom's grave. In loving memory of Thomas McBride, Big Tom Oram died on the 17th of April 2018, aged 81 years. His wife Rose, who died on the 30th of January 2018. His wife Rose died as well. And you know, I never knew that.
Yeah.
I never knew she died.
Yeah, 2018. She died first.
I never knew his wife died.
Yeah.
So his wife,
just a few months before him.
And his wife died just before him, 72 years old, and their baby Mary, died in infancy. I never knew that. You know that, and all the times that I'm following Big Tom, and I know he's sung some wonderful songs over his career, his music. I never knew his wife Mary, because I knew he wrote a song for Mary as well. But let's show you this. This Big Tom. So there's Big Tom there. So you Big Tom, Rose, and his special friends Sandy, Mist, Mike, and Helen. Big Tom, Rose, treasure memories never forgotten. Rest in peace, Sean and Mary. You can see some lovely photographs in there, Trevor. In memory of Big Tom, the song has ended, but the memories linger on. See that? And he loved his tractors. Tom and Rose, we will never forget you. The mainliners, show bands. You can see it there, all the names of them. And Tom and Rose. That's unbelievable. Can you read the bottom there, Trevor, for people at home? Gentle Mother, you can see it there. That's one of his songs that he's written. By the side of Cleary Crystal Fountain
there stands a lonely churchyard closely by. There's a tombstone decorated with primroses in the
memory of lovely ones passed away.
That was his song.
That was one of his songs, yeah.
Out of his song, Gentle Mother.
Yeah. So Big Tom, for my so my own mother and father, they were in the show bands as well, and Big Tom was a big name in our house. Big Tom, he brought joy and happiness throughout Ireland and all throughout the world with his country and western music. And I'm here today to say thank you, Tom, and thank you for giving us some great memories throughout the years. He's some great music, and I want to show you Big Tom wearing his JA photograph before we do anything else. You can see him there. Look, if we just turn it around here, you can see that's a beautiful. You can see him there playing his guitar, going through the sea there. You can see him there, Trevor.
Yeah.
And if you cover that there,
on the beach.
Yeah, and there's another one here. You can see Big Tom with his on his gates. That's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. There's his. That's it there. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well done. So I always wanted to come and give my respects to Big Tom, because I have great time for Big Tom. And what a beautiful place to come and be laid to rest in this quiet graveyard. But I just want to do something while I'm here. It won't take a minute, and I'm just going to place this on Big Tom's grave. And for people who probably seen the headline Big Tom, what we do in our own spare time is we are a paranormal investigating team, and I love to do fishing as well. But because I'm here, I want to switch on the spirit box just for less than 5 minutes and see can we pick anything up in relation to country and western singing music in relation to Big Tom, and maybe to take a quick walk around the graveyard before we go. So if anybody doesn't know what we do, we come with love and respect, especially to this big man, Big Tom. His name would live for forever and evermore. And I'm just going to flick on the spirit box just for about 5 minutes or less than that. So earphones in, guys. If you hear anything, I will write in red, and if I don't, well, then we don't. I just want to really come, because I play his music every day when I clean the house. So I'm just going to switch it on. Big Tom, my name is Philip and Trevor. We're just passing through the village, and we just want to say thank you for your memories, and thank you for your wonderful music that you played throughout the years. And we just want to say thank you. And if you can use a device that we have in our hand and come and say hello to us. My name is Philip and Trevor.
Leis an Irish News agus Maureen Herndl Trocht.
An earth they kind faoin a bhfuil siúil.
Golden Age with the Moscow Chamber Orchestra.
Easy. Real old music coming through, Trevor. And I'm not saying it's going to work every time, but if Big Tom, if your spirit is around us, can you say something to us? Can you say hello? Your music was absolutely fantastic.
That's really where the safety benefit comes in.
We'd just like to say thank you.
You'd be delayed for an hour, you know.
Something about an hour. Big Tom, I never even knew your wife has passed away as well before you. Never knew that. Rose, I know you sung some beautiful songs.
It's Gokshans, I mean, you know,
Gantry structure.
Want to say it, Trevor?
and Namira Iloher.
Do you want to say it and see will you pick up it? Have you have to say it to Big Tom before we leave?
Just rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Tom. You're a great man.
Get people around the incident as quickly as possible.
That's something about get people around you as quick as possible or something. Right, Tom, Big Tom, we're going to leave you now. We're going to love you and leave you. I hope you're playing your music wherever you are today. Keep up the good music.
Afterwards in Kilcrone Cemetery.
And may you rest in peace. And I hope.
I'm sure it's a difficult day for her personally.
Yeah, we just passed by. Just come in and say hello. We're just going to walk the graveyard. And we'll do another spirit box as we pass. So we're back in a few minutes.
Our Lady and St. Joseph's Church, Haywood.
So that's Big Tom's grave. I have to review it. We'll have another gander in a few minutes. We're going to walk through the graveyard because we're probably never coming here again. Just going to walk just right down to around the church and make my way back up. But that's Big Tom. That's where he's laid to rest. Right, we're just about to finish up here in this graveyard, and we're going to finish off back in Big Tom's. But as it says, we're only flying through. I don't know how I'm even going to put this video together, but I spotted this wee grave here underneath a few trees. It's very, very weird and unusual because it has a small little cage around it. I'll just show you here. You can see the cage. See the cage, Trevor?
Yeah.
Right around it has the symbols of 2 crosses inside it. And can you read anything on the headstone, Trevor? No?
No, it's impossible.
Huh?
No.
Very unusual. You can see the headstone and you can see the little wee cage. Not a clue what that's about. But as I said, I'm going to switch on the spirit box session now as we head up here and see what we pick up. Can any spirits come around me and tell me what's this grave is about? Trees.
Ended up as well.
Right, so we head around here, Trevor. We'll make our way back. But I just thought that was very unusual, isn't it? Let's head back. Just keep the spirit box going.
August.
That Irish coming through here, Trevor. That Irish language coming through. We're just going to head back up this way, up around the path, back up to Big Tom's grave. This yoke's picking up nothing. Yeah. Very news, like Trevor, this yoke usually always picks up and it's picking nothing up.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Shane, thank you very much.
Shane. No name of Shane there, no? I don't know, as I say, it's just as that'd be a symbol. Right, so we're just going to finish it up. We're just going to show you Big Tom's grave. Lovely, lovely resting place. Very quiet, very peaceful, very unusual grave at the top. Spirit box is picking up Letton. This is only a flyby now. We're on the way now to get Trevor's buying a new television, so we're just on the way to pick up his television. But just want to show you where Big Tom is laid to rest for the last time. And that'll be it. And where is he, Trevor? Up here, isn't it? We'll show Big Tom's grave before we go. And that'll be it then. So yeah, so this is Big Tom's grave for the last time. And I swear to God, Trevor, I never knew his wife died. Huh? Never knew it. Huh? Right, Big Tom, we're about to leave. We came to say hello, show our respects. And I see it there. Yeah. And I just want to say thank you for giving us some great memories. And your memories will live on. The song has ended, but the memories will linger on. Thank you.
Malbec or Gallo.
So that's it. We're going to leave it at that. We're just going to pay respects. That's all we want to do. Really want to come today and just pay respect. But his wife died on the 30th of January 2018, 72 years of age. And Big Tom died on the 17th of April, isn't it? What date are we now? It's just gone, really, isn't it? His anniversary.
2018.
Yeah.
So his anniversary would have been this month,
a month ago.
about 2 weeks ago.
Right, folks, that's it. That's it. We just passed through and we just want to show you Big Tom's grave. So that's it. So we're going to leave you and love you with this song. And as Big Tom says, we're going out the same way we came in. Slán go fóill.
Forgiving you was easy, but forgetting
time.